Guys, it's a beautiful, beautiful, warm summer day-ish. I'm in some other hemisphere where it's warm all the time. And we're gonna play some Life is Strange. Now, we're just starting episode 2. Out of time? I'm not actually sure. I don't know what it's called. Episode 2. And
In the previous episode of
there we
Life
go.
is
Let's
Strange.
take a look at what happened.
Whoa!
Pieces
What the
of copy.
fuck?
But he could be talking about photography.
Or have you done something wrong? Talk to me.
Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
I see everything here at Blackwell. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
For reals, Warren, this is between you and me.
Don't insult me. Max, go on.
Hey, leave him alone. Max? Chloe?
It makes perfect sense I'd see you today.
Welcome home, Max.
That's Rachel Amber. Her missing person posters are all over.
I wonder if
Blackwell.
Warren's like
6
the
months ago.
Hermione
She just left
of
Arcadia
this game.
without a word.
Punching that guy,
Without
or
me.
punching Malfoy,
Something happened.
and
to
then
her.
Warren punched Nathan.
Is that grass?
Or he could
Tell
be
me the
Warren.
truth.
Or
That's an
sorry,
order.
Ron. Warren could be Ron. The sidekick that never gets anywhere until the very end.
Wiped out by a tornado.
Max,
I don't know, you gotta love them
tell
all.
me everything.
Anyway, I've got a single ice cold Corona. We're gonna make some choices. Gonna talk about a bunch of stuff. Now, I said I'd make a list of what we talked in that lost episode or whatever, so that I wouldn't keep whining about and saying, "Oh, boo-hoo, poor lost episode." But I have to get up. Fine. Snooze. I won't get up for a little bit though. I said I'd make a list, and I made a little list, and pretty much from now on, if I'm not sure if I talked about it or not, I just won't talk about it. Just so you don't keep listening to two things, like, twice. But even before we get into that, before I forget, I gotta tell you guys about the moment where I realized I wasn't a little kid anymore. Not the moment when I stopped being a little kid, when the moments I realized I'm no longer a little kid. And it was when my elbows wouldn't get wet anymore when I'd be washing dishes. Now wait a minute, you're thinking, dishes, little kid, elbows wet, what? Hear me out. So when I was little, like 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, I'd always have to do chores. Well, of course, that's pretty cool. Now, one of those chores was washing dishes, and every time I'd wash dishes, of course they'd be in the sink. I'd have to get a dish out, get the sponge, whatever, put some dishwashing liquid, you know how it goes. But because I was a kid, I was short, I was a little guy, and the sinks were made for big people, for adults, for normal people. So I'd have to kind of reach up and into the sink, pull a dish out, and when I'd be washing it, it would pretty much be at my eye level. And if you're holding something at your eye level, maybe even a little bit like below, but still, try it. Your elbows are always gonna be like on a lower level than your hands, unless you want to kind of like try holding your elbows up above your hands while with your hands holding something at eye level. It's gonna be really, really funny and really awkward, and you won't be able to do it for very long. So, because of water and because of this thing called gravity, the water would always run down on the outside of my forearms, down towards my elbows. So my forehands would start out dry, nice and comfy, and then water would just kind of, at a certain point, just trickle down and stop at my elbow and then drip down. And I hated that. It was like the water stealing away my dry, comfy skin. But then, many, many years later, you know, gradually it stopped as we got either a shorter sink or as I just became taller and taller. But obviously the first time my elbows didn't get wet, I wasn't like, ta-da, I'm no longer a kid, no. Because it's not something I paid attention to. It wasn't like, okay, time to wash dishes. Are my elbows getting wet? Are my elbows getting wet? No? Yes? Oh, they are. No, of course not. And then many years later, when it hit me that, I remember my elbows getting wet. How did I remember that? Oh man, I must have been short. Oh, I was small once. Ah, there you go.
Being a superhero is dirty work. I need a shower.
Wow, we've got directional sound. So the music actually is coming, right from this thing. But then who turned it on? Maybe it's got one, like an alarm function. How very intriguing. Let's see what Chloe's got to say. Alright, let's catch up on our journal first. Yeah, so I stepped in. Chloe ended up at the lighthouse with Max, and then... So I told Chloe about the time rewind? Or about the tornado or something? Okay, let's see. Yes, out of time. See, I knew it. Of course I knew it. Here are the 10 photos we gotta get. Something to do with a donut or a bagel. The Two Whales Diner. Bone. I'm guessing that's where you take the keys? I'm not actually sure. Firewalk with me. Yes, that's in the bathroom at the Two Whales Diner. I'm pretty sure. 142. Something with a deer. That's at the junkyard. I'm pretty sure. Gun. Chloe. Lighthouse? I don't know. Science class. Chemistry. Warren. And then... Oh man, I think this was Alyssa. I'm not sure though, I don't remember. And then this is a rabbit. It looks like a carrot. Alright, so we should be pretty good. Let's see what Chloe said. So, no emoji. 7:40 a.m. Oh, hard. No emoji. Max is what a troll. Meet me at the diner in 40. I'll be there. 40 is 7:40, 7:36. So, if we do some math, that's 8:06, 8:16. Time is not on your side. Look at Chloe making these puns. There's another reference. Chloe, you know what? Max and Chloe are good friends. They have the same kind of trollish character. 40 minutes, that's 8:18. Okay, let's see if we
Even
can make
with all this crazy shit going on, it is so cool having Chloe back in my life again. Like no time has passed.
Well, I'd like Lisa to survive. So let's give
Drink up.
Lisa some
I
water.
can bring you back. I hold the power over life itself.
No, just life. Time and space. Space because she can walk, then rewind, and she'll be still in the same spot.
Warren is blowing up my inbox now. As long as he helps me figure this out.
Okay, let's just fly through these. Weird request. Without further ado, he's a further time travel. Pulp Fiction isn't time travel. I mean, yeah, I guess you're not switching between timelines. Man, Warren, that's strike. You know what? I haven't even been giving you strikes. I'm gonna start giving you strikes. It's a single timeline. And for the viewer, he's watching a timeline just in different parts, so it's not relativity. I mean, you could argue that in the movie, if they were to look at the viewer, yes, then it would just be all mumbo jumbo tangled up. But it wouldn't. Because the fourth wall isn't broken and they're not looking at us as the viewer, there's no relative. Okay, you know what? That's strike number 1. Warren, I'm gonna tell you, you get 3 strikes. If you hit 3 strikes, I ain't going out with you. I'm sorry. And I sure as heck ain't kissing you. If you get no more strikes, I'll kiss you and I'll dump Chloe. I know that ain't gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Need you say more? Okay.
This is so insane, it sounds logical to me.
Yeah, so she was up all night researching physics. And still can get up at
This
7
wormhole thing
o'clock?
makes total sense, but doesn't explain how I can do what no scientist ever has. I would say this is some crazy shit, but now I'm not so certain. And I thought I was into Halloween. Dana is not messing around here.
Yes, Dana has all that party equipment and stuff. Look at how many notes she's made. Although like look at that piece of paper with the big rewind time. It doesn't have much writing on it, but it summarizes things very carefully. When I write in my notebook, there's always that little voice that's saying, "Hey, be paper conscious and don't waste paper and don't waste empty space." And then I have to say it. I have to tell it, "No, the white space does as much work as the letters,
I can't keep my
metaphysics,
eyes
blah blah
open,
blah."
but I know there's a scientific answer.
That's a pretty accurate representation of the dough. Whoosh. Oh man, I wonder if Warren wrote this. Quantum entanglement means energy disperses as particles reach equal distribution. I don't think that's accurate. And even if it was, I think that would mean that time has a anti-fragile foundation. It's like that website. Um, I think one of my friends linked me something with the bullshit generator, deep meaningful bullshit generator. I'll see if I can put the link in the description, where it just pretty much scrambles up random words and makes it sound really, really deep
That's
and
the
really
only
insightful.
tourist picture I let them take of me at the Space Needle.
Dude, strong beard.
That was a good hockey game and a great fight.
Pretty sure we already looked at that. Let's take us a photo. Can't even take a selfie
Whoa.
of looking as a zombie?
Hello, zombie face.
You can't look
This
good
is
all
what
the
happens
time.
when you
That means
research
you
quantum
ain't doing
physics all
anything.
night.
I used to, oh yes, I memorized
Mrs.
this.
Hoyta is still out sick. I heard somebody say she has severe depression. Poor thing.
I kind of like this timetable, because they've got three classes, two classes that are an hour each, so these two time slots, and they've got lunch, hour, whatever. This class is almost an hour and a half. This class is an hour and a half, so they've got two longer classes. One of them is a lab, which I assume hands-on stuff, which I personally like. It kind of allows you to get more into it, especially with the hands-on stuff. Man, she has a lot of notes. What's this drawing over there under the pillow? I don't know. Some DVDs.
Now I have to wonder if any of these films are based on a true story.
Actually, listen to her again.
Now I have to wonder if any of these films are based on a true story.
And now think about legends, fairy tales, fire-breathing dragons, Sleeping Beauty, Shrek. I think Shrek's pretty much made up, but like, you think about Sleeping Beauty, for instance, and if you forget the names and the whatever, all the peculiarities, the specifics, which you kind of, you have to make up or not, whatever. You think about it. Somebody finds a woman.
I better not leave without my shower supplies.
Yes, okay.
Okay,
Somebody
Max,
finds a woman,
let's hit the
a
showers
prince,
now.
that she cannot be woken up
Do not forget I need those
until
papers
whatever
before
some
tonight.
magical event
Like
happens, which is
now.
love's true kiss or
Thanks,
something.
Sherry.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course,
The
Victoria.
point is, she
I'll
can't
get
wake
the
up
tests and papers to
for
you
a very,
this
very long
afternoon.
time.
I am so on it.
Now,
Get it done.
who do we know that can't wake up, or that, if you just shake them awake, they don't wake up? For instance, people in comas. Dead people can't wake up either, but they're dead, they can't wake up ever. But people in comas can't wake up, and we eventually can bring them out of a coma, either chemically induced, or some people do fortunately
won't
just wake
disturb
up
you.
by themselves. Oh man, people are mean. Stop writing on Kate's wall. Get off her back. It's gonna be ever more important in this episode.
Kate is an early bird. She might be up and gone.
But who do we know? People in comas. Actually, what was that? Whoosh. Whoosh. Warren.
Alyssa, can you stand over there?
Okay, Max, if that makes you happy.
Alyssa, it doesn't make me happy. you're the one getting hit.
Wow, now that was close. Thank you, Max.
That's twice I got your back. Wait, does this mean... Oh, I have to go back and erase this one. Whatever. Alrighty. And these... Juliet's...
Whoa.
Wake up, Max. Juliet is next to me in the hall, not in the room.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Like this, macking on those bros. Ew.
That's really funny.
We shouldn't be watching this.
Give me a
Everybody's
second.
seen it by now.
I haven't seen it yet. Not particularly interested. Probably recorded with a toaster. That came from my right. I believe that is Stella. Alright. Halloween stuff.
That is so damn cute how much Dana is into this Halloween party.
But anyway, with the people in a coma, who else? For instance, you
Speaking
hear
of
stories
Halloween,
of
look at all this makeup. At least
people
Dana
in
knows how to
artificial
use it.
preservation, conservation, hibernation, where they put you in a big... They put you in a big container thing or whatnot, and then you just sleep there forever. Like in time travel or in big space travel movies, they often have that. Well, Kate's no more of an early bird than I am. I got up early. And I wonder who's in there. And in there. They're being very quiet and they won't even say anything. And I'm pretty sure if I stay right here and just walk around for 2.5 hours, Kate will keep brushing her teeth for 2.5 hours, and the people will stay in the showers for 2.5 hours, leading me to believe this is a dream and Max is insane. QED.
Hey, Kate. How are you doing?
I'm here. Thanks again for standing up for me yesterday. I needed that.
Man, her voice really is
Anytime.
broken.
That guy has issues.
It's like trembling.
Doesn't everybody here? By the way, Max, do you still have my copy of the October Country?
Oh, yes, of course. It's great so far. I didn't realize Bradbury was such a poet.
And I didn't realize Bradbury was a poet at
Can you
all.
please bring it back to my room this morning? I just need to take some notes for class.
Absolutely. I'll bring it by later.
Max's room is about 11 feet away from Kate's room. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't bring the book back until way later. I think. I hope we bring it back now, because that's just completely silly if she doesn't. Haha. You know what I should have done here? When Victoria et al. Come in right now and start haggling Kate. I should just burst out of there. Either completely stark naked. That would make it even more
What's
insane.
up, Kate?
Or like
Cool.
rip out the shower curtain,
That's
just
it?
wrap myself in
That
it,
video of you clubbing
just-
didn't look like homework.
run out there. I think Kate would be so shocked. She
Oh my
actually,
God,
you know
right.
what? That would be the new video.
Don't be shy. I think
be
it's
like an
awesome
Inception.
you set a tongue record on video.
Yo, internet, we heard you liked
You're going to be sorry someday.
girls on viral
oh,
videos.
boo-hoo. I'm
So
sorry you're a viral
we
slut.
put a
I'm sure
girl
she
in a
had fun.
video jumping
Looks
out
like it.
to
I know
defend
Nathan hooked her up.
and stand up
And
for
you
a
know he
girl
has
who was
the
in
good
another video.
Reach it, sister.
So you can watch viral videos
Yeah,
while
I still have goddamn paint all over my face.
while thinking about
Good thing my
viral
faithful
videos.
minions took
Oh
their
man,
sweet time
that's
bringing
why
me a towel.
Inception is only good once a year.
We ran all the way.
That's
Give
just
it a
with my
rest,
head.
Taylor. Now I know if I'm in an accident, I won't rely on you or Courtney for help. You can hang out with Kate. Or Max.
Ooh, Victoria. You mean to everybody? Yes, that's one of the things we talked about. We talked about Victoria's meanness.
She's a weirdo with that dumb camera. I hate that I'm so quirky crap. Anyway, let's leave the link to Kate's video so everybody gets a
Alright,
chance
while they're
to see
writing
her
the
in
link
action.
with lipstick.
You're such an evil
So
biatch.
the big kind of
I
five
love it.
that I talked about in that last episode were Depression, anger, with anger being kind of anger, jealousy, the Juliet whole thing, locking Dana in a room. Then Max's nosiness, different timelines, and the concept of different timelines, and then of course Victoria meanness. And I'll just kind of keep glancing at it, and if something comes up relevant, I'll maybe talk about it.
I better get dressed, then go give back Kate's book.
Oh, okay, so we do give Kate's book here. Wait, Taylor left. Alright, no. This doesn't bother Chloe, so I can just
Even if I
erase it.
can stop one person from watching it, it's worth it.
Let's give that poor girl a hard time in the shower.
Hello? Water?
Sorry, I forgot.
Guess what? I forgot again. Oh. Oh, I can't do it again. This game won't even let me troll others. And look, she's not carrying any shower supplies. Is she? Nothing in her left hand? Nothing in her right hand? Her little shorts don't have pockets big enough to fit a whole shower bag. Must be in her hair. I wonder if I can wake up Stella. I don't think I know her.
away! People sleeping!
Well, not
Clearly
anymore.
not a morning person.
Again.
Go away! People sleeping!
Clearly not a morning person.
Go away! People
Okay.
sleeping!
I'm not sure
Clearly
if that's an
not a
Easter egg or
morning
anything.
person.
If I just keep knocking, she like barges out of there and knocks me out. Because apparently... Oh. Oh, that's mean. You know, why can't I draw on Victoria's... Urgh. It lets me snoop. It lets me go back in time and, like, without any better words, fuck people shit up. And it won't let me just draw. There's a marker there. I can just take it, erase it, and draw on it. This infuriates me. That's one of the
Fine, I won't
sub
disturb
things
you.
we kind of talked about was how this is like a dream. Obviously, it's not a super realistic game. Well, not at all, really. Minus all, if you can take the time into consideration. Let's get dressed. But,
Maybe I'll just put on a shirt and jeans.
you know, in a dream,
Hey, Einstein had the same exact suit for every day of the
or
week.
rather, there's two
And he
different
couldn't
kind of
even
parts,
rewind time.
two different scenarios. Let's give her Kate's book back first.
Of course she just spilled
All
soda
right.
on Kate's book.
And then you
Gotta
put the
fix this fast.
Wait,
Kate needs the
wait,
book,
wait.
and
Did you see
I
that?
don't want to add to her list of
She
problems.
spilled the soda and then put the paper back on it so the paper gets. Oh my goodness, Max, you're crazy.
Be gone, foul soft drink.
Shouldn't be drinking in the first place. Should be
Aha,
drinking
you
like green
sneaky
tea.
book. You're mine.
You want to stay
Now I
healthy.
can
You gotta
finally
drink
take
healthy.
this back to Kate before I'm late. As
Yeah.
if I have to worry about being late anymore. The Max Caulfield Photo Memorial Wall.
That's actually really cool. That's a lot of photos, and she took the trouble to put them all up. But yeah, with the dream. So you could be in a dream and weird stuff is happening, but at the time, you rationalize it perfectly. And then it's only... Ooh, private number. Anyway, just let me finish. So, it's only later when you wake up, you realize that, wow, that was not cool, quote unquote. I should have realized that wasn't normal. You know, it was weird. It was a dream. How silly of me not to realize. But the thing is, at no point from you going to bed to you waking up and realizing, nothing, like, at no point are you thinking or feeling inside your head like, oh man, what is this? What is going on? This is so, oh no, surreal, weird. Because in a dream, it's normal. When you wake up, it's still normal. You realize it wasn't normal, but you're realizing it wasn't normal is still normal. Hey, oh, I can't draw anything.
Kate?
And
You
then
in
the
there?
second part is,
Yes, I'm here.
if you're dreaming and then you realize you're dreaming and get into what's called a lucid dream where you can, oh no, the white border is back. Wait a tick. The white border is back, and I don't think it was there before. And that's really creepy, sad music.
Kate is all alone dealing with this video bullshit. I hope her mother doesn't disown her.
Will pray for you and expect you to pray for forgiveness for something that she had zero control over? Wowza.
Kate's art is perfect for a children's book.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks so fun and colorful and positive.
Look, the guy on the left there sitting by himself. He's got a huge ponytail and a tiny little accurate mustache or beard thing. And there's a purse, the yellow purse with a heart on it, broken, I think, on the ground. There's a bald guy in the back. He's not dressed in black, and if he was dressed in a black suit, I'd say he's an observer. Wow, this is really dark in here. Okay, you alright, mate? And
Kate
there's the
really has a
creepy music
doting
again.
father.
That website that, I will find it. I'll find out, put the link in the description if I can, but it's full of quotes like this that kind of sound like it. Of course, that raises the question, does a quote have to mean anything at all? And songs and art and poetry, or does it have to mean anything at all? And can it ever mean one fixed thing? And or is it, or is it designed to make you think and comprehend it how you like? For instance, me, if I read this, and the light shines in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. So the light shined among darkness, and the darkness didn't understand it. Katie, you'll always be my brightest light against the dark. Oh, against the dark, and she's his brightest light. What if he's not
That's
feeling
a
too
lot
good
of
too?
tears. She's going to go through boxes. I had no idea that Kate ever hung out with Alyssa and Stella.
Stella, sorry I just tried to wake you up. Sorry, not sorry. Get up, videos to make, books to read, textbooks to study, photos to take. Yes, alright. 2 hours, we're about to head off there anyway. That's in the 2 whales, this in the 2 whales. Not too sure. This is a really, really interesting text. Now that I know you only have to water it once, it's, obvious, but I thought, as soon as I found out that I drowned LiS on the first playthrough, I kind of just went, huh? I'm pretty sure like most people did. But then I started thinking, so you've got 2 days, and the option on each day to water it or to not water it. If you don't water it at all, it dries up. If you water it both times, it drowns. If you water it on one of the days, either day, now it didn't have to be either day, but either day, it would stay alive. Now what if you hadn't watered it prior to this week for a very, very long time, and on the first day, so Monday I think, or whatever it's in the first episode, that first day, what if that was the last day that the plant could stay alive without water? So I thought, if you could kind of decipher this text at all, you would give preferential treatment to the first day and water it on the first day, not the second. Anyway, it's the kind of overthinking I do. Keep your smart mouth shut about everything, or I'm coming for your ass. Wow, I like the way that sounds. I know where you sleep. I kind of like the way that sounds. Thanks for the warning.
Oh shit.
Could booby trap
Now
some
I'm
stuff.
getting anonymous threats? It never ends. This has to be from Nathan.
Now this,
But
her Bible. First of all,
Kate
that's a
even
really
makes
big,
notes in her
proper copy of
Bible.
the Bible.
My parents never once took me to church. I had nothing to rebel against. I don't know what to believe now.
Now you look at... can't even believe in time, I suppose. But anyway, you look at these two quotes, right? One of them, this one, is the one you have to tell Kate. This one she crossed out. I don't know why she crossed it out. That must be some... If you're crossing out Bible quotes, is that a religious statement in and of itself? I don't know. Find out next.
Kate used to play the violin every morning. She stopped last week.
Yikes. Okay, let's give her back the book.
Hey, Kate, I brought your book.
Max, why did you step in between David and me yesterday?
What, you're complaining? I had a choice. Ah, this is one of the biggest topics I hope to get in, like to start discussing and to just discuss and get somewhere with it. The illusion of choice versus choice.
I had
And
no
it's
choice.
very, very deep.
David Madsen is
Not
an
deep, very
asshole.
complex.
You had the choice to not get involved. Nobody here seems to care about anybody.
Okay, you sound
Kate,
like you're
I actually
upset
do care.
at me.
So,
I
what's
slipped
the
in,
story with you and David?
and I,
Well,
in your own words,
he's
saved
a
your
total
butt.
paranoid ass. He thinks I'm part of the Vortex Club. Yeah, right.
I don't care about the video. I know you partied with him. I just want to say, Kate, it will be alright. I'll kick
Why
everybody's
does he
ass for
think
you,
that?
except
Because he
Chloe's.
saw the video. You know how humiliating this is for me?
I know this sucks, Kate, but tell me about the video and maybe I can help.
Basically, I went to one Vortex Club party and ended up making out with a bunch of people. And I have no memory of it.
She went to a Vortex Club party. Yes, it is awful. And, of course, it doesn't sound like her. But those are obvious.
So, why would you go?
Lapse of sanity? I just thought I could meet some new people.
Actually, I regret
You have to tell me more than
telling you
that. What happened at the party?
I think
Did you drink?
I
hard
swear
to
to
say.
God, I had one sip of red wine, and then I drank water.
What you gotta do is you gotta get one of those chemical indicators.
Not enough to get wasted, is it?
I don't
that
get wasted.
You put in your water and it's
I take a
completely
sip at
clearless and
church, and I
odorless,
don't end up on a
but it'll
viral
change
video,
color
okay?
if anybody else puts
Did
something
somebody
at
drug
all
you?
in your water.
I remember getting sick.
You know
and
what?
dizzy.
Go on.
Then Nathan Prescott said he would take
You
me
know
to the
what?
hospital.
I wonder if that's something people would buy. Not regular water, but water with, like, safe water. It's like antivirus. Water with an antivirus in it. I don't think any of these actually matter.
How sick were you?
I want to
Sick
find out
enough
about
to need
you,
a
Kate.
doctor. I thought I was dying, Max.
So, Nathan didn't take you to the ER.
All I recall is driving for a long time.
There's
And
only
I
one
woke up
time
in a room. I thought it was a hospital because it was so white and
I felt like I
bright.
was gonna die.
Go
I've never
on.
had those moments, but
I'm listening.
felt that
Somebody was
something is
talking to
really,
me in
really
the
wrong and I
South
could be in
Porch.
serious trouble.
I thought it was a doctor.
And it was completely innocent too.
Until I heard Nathan.
Completely
and felt
simple
a sharp
situation. We
sting
were
in my
like on
neck.
a field trip thing, and I had some very spicy chilies, and I eat those all the time, no problem. And no problem. I eat a spicy
That's
stuff
all I
all the time.
remember.
But then
I don't know what
my
happened.
head started hurting.
I woke up outside my
Oh no, my
dorm
head
room
was
the
hurting.
next
I was
day.
like a little bit
I
sick.
didn't have any marks or bruises.
But that's not an excuse
but
not
it
to eat
felt
spicy
gross.
stuff. Eat my spicy stuff
So,
as usual.
Who took the video of you
And
at the
then
party?
I have
took,
no idea.
I think, a couple Panadol or
Probably
something
Victoria.
to help
She
with the
was there
headache.
being
And
her
about a
main
minute
self.
after I
Jesus,
had them,
Kate.
I just
I'm
felt
sorry.
I felt
This
like
is
I
serious
really
shit.
needed to vomit.
How do I get a
Felt
viral
really,
video taken
really
down? I know
lightheaded
it's
and
already
stuff.
spreading. What if my church sees that? I need to know
I
what
just
to
felt
do.
very weak and
Kate,
very panicky.
We'll figure it out.
And that lasted a good about a
I'll
minute.
check back later, okay?
But then it pretty much died off. And I almost
Thanks,
called
Max.
an ambulance.
You can put
But I
my
was
book
like,
here
meh,
and wear my bag.
I'll tough it out. probably a silly decision because it could happen once, I'll be okay. It happens twice, it'll be okay. And the third time, I'll be like, meh, I'm a big, strong man.
It's way
And it'll
too
be
emo
something
out
actually
here.
serious and whoops.
Kate isn't that gloomy. Until lately.
Hey, wait. Oh, right, I gotta put the book down somewhere.
So, Max, can I ask you a question? And please be honest.
Absolutely, Kate.
Mm.
Anything.
I need to find out if Nathan Prescott
with
helped
this-
me or hurt me after that party.
Originally, I said what I
Should
really,
I go
really
to the
meant.
police?
I didn't tell her to go to the police. Oh no, sorry. Yes, I said go to the police, and my reasoning was that that's what currently Max has nothing to do with Kate in the eyes of, like, say, Nathan and quote unquote the bad guys, the dangerous guys, whatever. So if Nathan did something to Kate, or if he didn't, I mean, we know what happened, but because it's theory of mind, that's another thing we kind of touched on, like who knows what and who knows what about that other people know, etc., etc. So if Nathan knows that that Max and Kate have nothing to do with each other yet, then Max is involved in fewer things concerning Nathan. Therefore, Max is less of a threat. Still a threat because, you know, Max, we saw him with the gun, but she's less of a threat. So initially, I said, go to the police because that's what, even if, I thought the police is probably controlled by the Prescotts, or maybe a little bit, they have an informant, something like that. Of course, not all the cops are bad, as we find out. I don't think we find out even any of them are corrupt or anything. I don't know. But my thought was, even if they're, because that's what they expect you to do. Something bad happened, Kate goes to the police. And anyway, even if I don't say I'll look for proof, I'll still look for proof because that's what I'm going to do. But if I say look for proof, that, one, puts a whole lot of responsibility on me to deliver, and two, it kind of possibly may cast unwanted attention onto me,
Yes, we
onto
should
Max
definitely
from
go
Nathan.
to the police, Kate. I totally believe every word you say.
And the way she says,
Nathan
by the way, is
Prescott
so
is
sarcastic.
truly
I
dangerous.
totally believe
Bless
every
you,
word
Max.
you say.
I will go to the police, and also Principal Wells. With you as my backup witness, they'll have to take us seriously now.
Backup witness? Well, I mean, I believe you in everything, but we're still just spoiled punk students to the cops and faculty. I just think we need to be very careful here.
Why? Careful of what?
Nothing. Except the Prescotts are a powerful family.
That they are.
I hope this won't backfire on us, that's all. Even though that rich bastard has earned some serious bad karma.
You know what, Max? You keep talking about Rich. You keep complaining about Rich. I told you, you go to take Chloe's truck, get some cash. You could even start a pyramid scheme that actually delivers. Get some students to invest in you.
Time out, Max. You
Promise
actually
to
told
double
Kate
their
to go
money
with the
overnight.
police and the principal after getting a scary text threat.
Hush, Max, I'm not
Now the
rewinding.
police will definitely drag you into this shit.
Let them drag me all around. I can handle it. But anyway, you go to the lottery, you go to the casino, whatever. Make heaps, make hella cash. Hella cash. 808, 2 whales. Yes, I got 10 minutes. Darn, no emoji. So now I got 9 minutes to get there. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh.
Samuel truly is a weirdo.
Oh.
But he is great at cleaning up.
Max, you called somebody a weirdo? The quote has to be mentioned. The quote goes as following. I used to think that it was people who did weird things who were weird. Now I know it is people who call others weird that are weird. And this quote is by Sir Paul McCartney. It's not by me. Look it up. So, it's kind of like my default go-to every time
The birds are flocking around Samuel.
every time somebody says weird, I just mention that quote. Let's see what the photos we have to take are. Possibly a squirrel tail, I think. So I think I've got to talk to Samuel regardless. So let's talk to him anyway.
Hey, Samuel. You're up early.
Oh, hello, young Max.
Young
I do
Padawan.
love the early morning. Everything feel the animals waking up with me.
The snow was weird, but I want to
That's
find out
one thing
about
I
you
truly
and
love
animals,
about Katy
Samuel.
Bay. It's all
I
those
have
cool
no
animals in the forest.
The
side
squirrels always
agenda.
come in the
I have
morning
no hidden agenda at all.
for food.
I don't want you to do anything at all,
Voice.
certainly. I just want to hear
What
about you
animals
and
do
the
you see
animals
in the
whispering.
forest?
Don't laugh, but I saw a doe that seemed to be looking right at me. Like it was trying to communicate.
Oh, that's your spirit animal. Nothing weird there, except you saw yours. Could be a sign about your destiny. What do I know? My spirit animal is a squirrel.
So, what did you think about that freak snow shower yesterday?
Another message from the earth to get our
Wait,
shit
how do I
together.
get the photo?
I will say that Samuel hasn't seen anything like that before.
Interesting.
I so don't want to get in the way of your morning ritual. See you later.
Of course you will.
Of course you will. Well, it's not wrong. It's just the way you say it is a bit weird.
The paint job looks great. Samuel knows his color schemes.
Well, he lives at a school that focuses on art. Hey, wasn't this stuff supposed to be repainted? Look at it. Or is that just a bulletin board? But anyway, and this stuff down here. The foo or the poo. That's not a bulletin board. Samuel, you great at cleaning whatever trash cans, but apparently not very thorough. This.
I've never seen Samuel wearing shades. And what's with this other crap?
And how does Samuel not see you walking into his closet? Thing. Maybe it does.
Samuel really should keep this locked. It's a waiting accident. And
Wait,
I've
no,
never
it's
seen
derp.
Samuel wearing shades.
Derpity derp,
And
derp, 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 derp.
what's with this other crap?
Alright, we're gonna get this photo. Is it over here? No, the squirrel's gone.
Release the cat.
Hey! It's
Come
the
on,
donut
squirrel.
thing!
Time for your 15 minutes of fame.
And here's the bigger question. Yes, squirrel, I'm totally not gonna spy on you, I promise. Actually, you know what? I'll hide behind this light pole, and it won't see me. Told ya. Told ya.
Yes! Another Pulitzer for the portfolio.
Wait. I just teleported. Did y'all see that? Oh, I won't get. Wait, I already have the photo though. No, I already have the photo. Wait, I have the photo, so I don't actually have to do it anymore. I don't have to leave the. But you know what I mean? Like, look at this. This angle here is the squirrel from this side, but I came all the way around here. Haha, the cutscenes are recorded.
Can't Blackwell have at
Illuminati
least
confirmed.
one no football zone?
Giant conspiracy. Gigantic conspiracy. Somebody tried to bury something under the tobanga or something like that. Hey, what happens if we rewind all the way and talk to Samuel? Hey, look, the white border again. I gotta start paying attention to this. Could be telling me something. There's the white border. Interesting. Speak to
Hey,
him again, see
Samuel.
if we can use
You're
any
up early.
new information.
So, what did you think about that freak snow shower yesterday?
Another message from the earth to get our shit together. I will say
Samuel,
that Samuel hasn't seen
do
anything
you kiss
like
your
that before.
animals with that mouth?
That's one thing.
Okay,
The squirrel.
we don't get any new options. Ah, the usual.
The usual. You know.
Of course,
Seems like you
Samuel.
know more.
What is that supposed
I so don't want to get
say?
in the way of your.
Of course you.
What is that supposed to mean, Samuel? Seems like you know more. You saying I'm lying? You saying I'm telling tales? Alright. Let's find out about you
Hi,
and the
Taylor.
surgery or
Hi,
something.
Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
Just because you were nice to Victoria doesn't mean I have to be nice to you.
I don't have to be.
I don't want to fight with you or Victoria. Instead of smack talk, let's just talk. For once.
You're funny. Well, I'm not doing anything at the moment, so talk.
I'm not doing anything in the moment. Well, What if you consider not talking to Max and making a point of, rather, it's not that you're not talking to Max, it's that you're actively avoiding talking to quote-unquote losers, right? And so you're constantly doing something. You're avoiding the low life, as it were. So, means you don't consider yourself high life, or you don't consider me low life. I like that. I like that about you. There's a lot you could tell from a person's words that they didn't say.
Why do you hang out with Victoria? She's pretty mean
Alright,
to
I
you
think
and
the
Courtney.
white border
And
doesn't
she's
mean anything.
bossy too. Look, you don't know her. I do. And she's one of the best friends you
No
could
white
have.
border there. I'm not looking at the sky. Maybe that's it.
I guess I've had mean,
White
bossy
border there.
best friends
I'm looking
too.
at Max and the sky.
Better than having mean, bossy parents.
Looking at Max here, but
I
no
would love
sky.
it if my mom
Interesting.
was mean or bossy instead of sick. But whatever. We've had our talk.
Ooh, you're mean. Well, guess what? Okay, this goes back to Max's snoopiness and nosiness. Somewhere she mentioned. Dang, I think I did talk about this in the further episode. See, this confuses you. This could be a topic in and of itself. If you talked about something, and then the episode got deleted, you lost the episode, you lost the occurrence, whatever, you weren't sure if you talked about it or not. For instance, like, yeah, so the question is, does it mean it happened
Hi,
or didn't
Taylor.
happen, or what do you do?
Hi, Taylor.
About your
I've
mom.
heard that your mother was sick. I'm so
About
sorry.
your mom?
What happened to her?
Well, if you do care, my mom had back surgery. Victoria was there for me. Like you are for Kate. I'm not about tearing people down, Max.
I know. That's why I wanted to talk.
I'm glad we did.
Well, that was quick. Nice and easy. Wait, so that still has a choice thing.
Max, get over here.
Nope. What would be more trollish? To talk to you, get your hopes up, and then dump you? Or to just not talk to you? I'd say talk to you is more of a troll. Let's
Max,
speak,
What are you
Warren.
doing here?
What are you doing
nothing.
here?
Waiting for a call? I mean, I already took the call. Anyway, I wanted to rap about that action yesterday.
Oh! Wait, if you go back all the way to the back, like when you just wake up today, just now, if you look out the window, he peeks out from. He
That
does
was
peek out for like a
intense.
good 2 seconds.
Everything
Lol.
happened so fast.
Man, he's crushing on me so hard.
I owe you.
Oh, yes, you do. I got
Hmm.
knocked on my ass by that dick. I'm some personal superhero.
You're a real everyday hero. You stood up to a bully and it was awesome.
And you,
Even
Max,
though you
didn't
left
take a
me
picture.
with said bully and ran off with that girl, she's pretty punk rock. How do you know her?
Warren, mate,
Just a pirate.
you
I
are too
used to
smart
know.
for your own good.
I bet you were glad to see her blast up in that truck like a rock star.
If
Which begs the
you
question, why is Nathan
spent more
Prescott
time
getting
and
psycho
paid
on
more
you?
attention to your science books, you would have gotten an A. Not a B minus or an A minus, but an A or an A plus. And I wouldn't even have to help you. Sorry, I don't date non-A pluses. If you're not a 4.0, I don't wanna, not you, ew. And you part your hair on the left. Ooh, just kidding. I part my hair on the left, but my mirror image parts my hair on the right. So you're not my mirror image. You're like my reverse mirror image. You have the same color hair, by the way. Look at that. Except his is in focus, mine's not. Anyway,
I
telling the
busted
truth.
him in the bathroom yesterday with
Brag
a gun.
some more.
I was too scared to tell Principal Wells. Please don't say anything. I'll give you more info later.
Weird fucking week. Like that bizarro snowfall yesterday. Speaking of dystopia, that drive-in is having a 70s Planet of the Apes marathon. Let's go ape!
Well, you know what? I could spend time with you. Or I could spend time with my Chloe. And Chloe wouldn't want to see that movie. So at the risk of Chloe wanting to do something with me and me saying prior plans. Actually, you know what? That would be even a better way to troll. I agree to go with you. you get
Yes,
unbelievable,
that's
like,
exactly
head
what
over
I mean.
heels
I
excitement
love
and
those
hype
old school ape
for a couple
films.
days. And
Well,
then if
that was
Chloe
easier
does
than I
want to do
thought.
something with me,
Cool.
I
I'll
just
text you
say,
the info.
oh, yeah, I was gonna go to some movie, but you know what? You're my best pal, Chloe, so I'll just hang out with you. Call War and be like, yeah, Saw's not Saw's, can't go. Bye-bye. I am evil. I am very, very evil. Okay. At the risk of the video crashing again, I'm gonna pause it real quick right
David
here.
talking to Nathan cannot be a good thing.
And so right
This
before
has
she gets on the
something to do
bus,
with
and then we'll just
Kate
continue it straight after
or
that,
Rachel.
as soon as she gets on the bus. Alright, fam? We're gonna time it. We're gonna time it. Max is walking down, and alright, see you in the next video, pals.